If you are visiting Beijing, transportation is one of the first things to figure out. Beijing is big. There are 2 airports, many subway lines, and 8 train stations. It may look complicated at first, but a few basics can make the whole city much easier to move around. I've lived here for over 20 years, so here are 10 transport tips I gave a friend before their Beijing trip. Inside Beijing, my first choice is usually the subway. It reaches most major sites, shopping areas, train stations, and airport lines. It's cheap, starting at about 40 US cents. It has English station names and announcements. And most importantly, it doesn't get stuck in traffic. Since 2025, payment has become much easier for visitors. You can tap in with Visa, MasterCard, UnionPay, GCB, or American Express. I tested Visa and MasterCard myself, and both worked. You don't need a paper ticket, an app, or even Alipay or WeChat for the subway. You just tap and walk through. So, I strongly recommend using the subway in Beijing. It can save you a lot of time. For Beijing, this really matters. If you get to choose where you stay, pick somewhere along Line 8. In Beijing, we often call Line 8 the city's underground central axis, and that's exactly what it is. Above ground, you've got the Beijing Central Axis, which is now a World Heritage Site, and Line 8 runs right underneath it, north to south. So this line connects almost all of old Beijing. The old monuments, the hutongs, and the royal sites are all along it. Just from Line 8, you can get to most of the big sites like Yingdingmen, Qianmen, the Temple of Heaven, Wangfujing, the Drum Tower, Shichahai, Nanluo Guxiang, and the Olympic Park with the bird's nest and the water cube. If you stay near this line, you can reach all of them by subway every day with no long transfers. And if you also want to see Tiananmen and the Forbidden City, those are on Line 1, which runs east to west. It crosses Line 8 right in the middle of the city, so it's easy to switch between the two. Beijing has 2 international airports, and they are more than 80 kilometers apart. Capital Airport, PEK, is the older one. It is closer to many central areas, and it has many international flights and transfer options, but it can feel busy during peak hours. Daxing PKX is newer, bigger, and the building itself is really beautiful, worth a look if you have the time, but it's much farther from the city. Both airports connect to the subway through airport express trains. The Capital Line costs about $3.5 and the Daxing Line about $5. Just be careful not to confuse the two. A taxi between them takes more than an hour. Beijing is also a major hub for high-speed trains, so it's easy to take a day trip or continue to another city from here. Just know that Beijing has 8 main train stations, like Beijing Railway Station, Beijing West, Beijing South, Qinghe, and Beijing Chaoyang, and they can be pretty far apart. So double-check the full station name on your ticket and give yourself extra time to get there. The wrong station can easily make you miss your train. For taxis, use DiDi or Amap to book a ride. Try not to get into unmarked cars that wave you over, especially around airports, train stations, and tourist areas, because they'll usually overcharge you. And Beijing traffic can get pretty bad, so if the subway can get you there, I'd usually take the subway. For short trips, I'd really go with the shared bikes. You'll see them on just about every street, and they are a quick way to get from place to place. The best part is that riding puts you right out in the city, past the little shops and the side streets. Honestly, it's one of the nicest ways to feel like part of Beijing instead of just passing through. If you can, avoid weekday rush hours. That's roughly 7 to 9 in the morning and 5 to 7 in the evening. That's when the subway gets really packed and the roads slow down too. With luggage, or if you just want a more comfortable ride, go outside those hours. Every subway and train station has a security check. A few everyday things are not allowed through, so take a quick look at this list. The one that catches many travelers is aerosol cans, like sunscreen spray or hairspray. They might also ask you to take a sip of your own drink, just to check it. The bus system is actually really good in Beijing, but I'll be honest, it can be a little confusing for visitors, since the stops and rules are mostly in Chinese. If you want to give it a try, look up your exact route and stop on Amap first. One last thing, take a screenshot of where you are going in Chinese, so you can show it to people. If you get lost, ask someone younger, since many of them speak some English or can use a translation app. People in Beijing are really friendly, and they'll be happy to help you find your way. Beijing is a huge city, but it's not hard to move around once you understand the system. If you're planning a Beijing trip, tell me in the comments which part of transportation worries you the most. Airport, subway, train stations, taxis, or something else. And if you want more practical Beijing tips from a local point of view, subscribe and come along.